Okay, so gather around because this story is going to live on in your minds forever. It all started on a regular Tuesday. At least, I thought it was going to be a regular Tuesday. It wasn't. It was sandwich day at the office. And if you know anything about office sandwich days, you know the stakes are high. It's like Christmas, but with more deli meat and less family drama. So, I waltz into the kitchen, ready for my usual turkey and cheese routine. But there, in all its glory, is a loaf of sourdough bread, perfectly golden, like it had been personally blessed by sandwich angels. This wasn't just any bread. This was the bread of champions. I had to go big, right? So I start with the basics. Turkey, ham, salami, basically every meat that sounds like it should come on a sandwich. But as I'm layering it, I get this brilliant idea, the kind of idea that only a true culinary innovator would have. I think to myself, what if pickle juice? Now, I know what you're thinking. Why, in the name of all things holy, would you put pickle juice on a sandwich? But listen, I had a moment of absolute confidence, thinking, this will be revolutionary. I drizzled just a tiny bit, nothing too crazy, just a couple drops to give it a zing, and then I realize I've made a huge mistake. Pickle juice doesn't just soak into bread, it permeates it, and before I know it, my sandwich is a soggy, pickle juice-soaked mess. But did I stop there? No. I thought, I've come this far. No turning back now. I took a bite. Immediately, the world went quiet. It wasn't like a flavor explosion, more like a sad deflation of all my hopes and dreams. The mayonnaise clashed with the pickle juice like a bad breakup. The bread crumbled apart in my hands, leaving me holding a soggy heap of deli meat and sourdough, like I was holding a sad, dripping Frankenstein of a sandwich. And just then, my coworker Greg walks in. He's standing there, staring at me, and without skipping a beat, he says, "You know, man, sometimes you just gotta let the sandwich be." I don't know what hurt more, the sandwich, or the fact that Greg now forever thinks of me as the pickle juice guy. Every time I see him now, it's a subtle nod and a look that says, "Yep, I remember that day. You're the guy who put pickle juice on a sandwich." So, yeah, that's the story of how I learned to never, ever try to get fancy with sandwiches, and also how I learned that some things, like deli meat and pickle juice, are better left in separate universes.